Got it? Yep. This baby's coming out. All right. All right, you gonna hang that up there?
Yep.
All right, guys, check it out. Like I said, a brand new Mustang right off the showroom floor. Came with some really nice ride, some great handling.
Yeah, but that's not good enough. We're gonna take this car up to a whole nother level.
Yeah, so we're gonna do some trade-offs. We're gonna go from great handling to superior handling.
Yeah.
A little bit, digressing on the ride part, but I'm okay with it.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
So how we're gonna do that, we're gonna take all the old stuff off.
Yep.
Put it on the shelf. We got the full Ford racing kit.
Yeah.
So this is like stepping into race car type territory, but still having all that street drivability.
Yeah, man. CJ Pony Parts really hooked us up with this Ford racing kit. It's got everything. You can see this, the lowering springs, the shocks, big, thick sway bars, and they're adjustable. And of course, what we got right here, these racing struts, these things are awesome.
Yeah, go ahead and grab yours. Let's get that sucker in there.
All right.
Show you how easy it is.
It's already clocked, it's index. All you gotta do really is put that baby in there, 4 bolts on top.
You got a
some
couple of
brake
those
linkage.
nuts?
Yeah, and you're hooked up. So he's gonna slide it in there. I'll hang it with one of these little nuts. We're in play. One more and the front's done.
All right, we got our stiffer springs on there. We're lowering it about 1 inch. It's gonna make it look good and ride awesome. But now we gotta handle the sway part.
Exactly. And there's actually more steps to get to the sway bar than actually removing the sway bar. You got a lot of pans like this guy, drip pans, cross braces and so forth. But once you get these guys off, it's not really bad at all getting the sway bar out.
Yeah, we've been digging around at these bolts too. Got our sway bar links off, so now we're ready to drop this sucker out. Pretty simple.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty beefy looking bar. And they're similar diameter, but you pick this guy up, you can feel the heft.
Yeah, a lot heavier duty walls, a lot thicker walls than this guy from the stock appearance. And the stock guy was good, but this is really gonna make it perform.
Now you got the 3 adjustments, so we've got our new bushings on, nice and lubed up. Slide this guy in and bolt her down. Okay, we've got everything just about stripped out, except we left most of it in here. You can see what it looks like, where it came from, where the new stuff's gonna go. So we've got our sway bar. You can see the mounts to the body. This mounts to the axle here. So I think if we drop these last bolts, we can set this guy back out of the way.
You can see these sway bar links on the new setup for Ford Racing. Really cool, man. Made out of billet. Just look good, perform better. Should be pretty sweet.
Yeah, the next thing we've got is the track bar. Now, that's just a solid bar. It's connected to the axle on this side, the body on the other side. We'll pull that guy up, show you real quick.
Little tug here.
A little pry action. Give us some, there we go. All right, straight sideways, there we go. All right, now that's gonna control side to side of the axle. And then the next thing we've got is the shocks are pretty much all loose. Willie's side is out. I've got one last bolt here, and if you notice, we've got jack stands down here.
Yeah.
Because the shocks in full droop are controlling the axle falling down. But with those jacks in place, we're good to go. We've already taken the nut off the top. Pull that guy down, replace it with the new ones. Now we're ready to actually lift the body up, let the axle sag, pop these springs out. All right, now we got our big springs in here, and you'll see a progressive rate. So you can see the spacing difference in the coils. Well, we've got a 3rd spring called a jounce bumper. We're gonna swap that out. Now you've got a progressive rate, so your spring rate's going up as you're hitting a bigger and bigger bump. Well, this 3rd spring, or the jounce bumper, isn't just for a soft landing. If it's designed well, between the two, you've got 3 springs progressively giving you a nice soft ride, but smooth and harder as you hit big bumps without upsetting the car. So I'm gonna get that bolted on, and everything else kind of goes back on just like it came off.
Dude, I just got a text from my boy Jake from LaMotta Performance. Your surprise on its way.
Shake it, man.
Get it?
Shake it. Yeah, it's been shook.
All right, man, as you can tell, We're underneath our 2014 Mustang GT. And I gotta tell you, all those parts we got from CJ Pony Parts is gonna make this car handle like it's on rails. I can't wait to drive it.
All the suspension's ready for us to go tear it up.
Nice.
But next is the sound.
Now we teamed up with Solar Performance, and those guys are really aggressive on attacking what's called drone, those unwanted frequencies that are real prevalent in today's muscle cars. So let's show you a little bit about the exhaust, and we'll start with what they're doing to replace the old H-pipe design. Now this is from the factory, the old H-pipe, pretty cool here, but this has an actual X-pipe in there. A lot of you heard the benefits of an X-pipe, increased performance, shared flow, and they wrapped it in T304 stainless steel. Pretty sweet.
Yeah, now on top of the X-pipe, which is going to give you flow and performance, and a minimal muffler so that sound can get out the back end, you know, with that sound comes a lot of drone, a lot of resonance. That resonance is vibration. It starts to resonate body panels, and you get that boom inside the car.
Yeah.
So enter the J-pipe.
Yeah, now what's gonna happen is that frequency is gonna travel down this pipe, it's gonna enter this tube here, and it's gonna wall up and rebound off this little blunt end, come back into this upstream and cancel out that frequency. So it just does a little thing here, rebounds back in and kills that drone sort of sound and frequency that you don't like in your car.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Solar Performance does a really great job of tuning each vehicle, and even specifics like there's a difference in J-pipe length between a convertible and the hardtop, just because the body resonates a little bit differently. So,
Sweet.
Really cool system set up out of the box, but you also get a little bit of slip joint, so you can play with the sound. So if there's something you like or don't like, you can kind of mess around a little bit.
Yeah, man, you can tune your own exhaust. So we're gonna get the tweak in the exhaust and get it up underneath this Mustang.
Absolutely.
Down this last tip, bro, and I think we're set,
Solid.
man.
Right, man.
All right, dude.
We got our GT Mach XJ kit from Solar Performance done. I'm ready to get some sound out of that pipe.
You and me, man. I'm ready to drive it. Oh, hold on. Speaking of sound, man, I think our surprise just pulled up.
Yeah,
you hear
that's
that?
our boy. Let's check it out.
Yeah, man. All right. This is my boy Jake from Lamada Performance. What's up, man?
What's up,
and you
brother?
hear
Good
that?
morning.
Let me in.
That's angels singing.
Hey, welcome back. We got the car on the ground, suspension's all buttoned up, and got some new shoes.
Yeah, man.
So set her down a little bit, starting to change the look, but we're about to do that on another level.
Yeah, taking it to a whole nother level with the graphics kit from Big Worm Graphics, man. I love this. It's high quality vinyl, okay? Comes in all kinds of colors. I think they have like 20 colors. And these are all inspired from the cars in the 70s. They had those cool racing stripes, deck stripes, literally. You could have this big hood stripe up here, but this is gonna be cool, man. This was the old school Mustang. Look how cool and easy this vinyl sticks on here. So you wanna line it up about where you think you are, put a couple pieces of tape on there, and you'll do some outside lines until you get it where you want it. Now, back to this emblem, all right, because Big Worm Graphics has some emblems you can order. It's I sit right here, so I had to move it anyway. And how do you take an emblem off? Really simple, man. You just use this grinding wheel right here.
Whoa, cut.
I'm just kidding.
All
All right, here you
no
go.
grinding
Let me show
or
you a
any
little
new
trick.
paint.
A little 25-pound test fishing line. And what you want to do is basically just get it behind the emblem itself and just do a little sawing until you feel those little pins in there. Come back from the other side, and she'll pop right off, and you can
You guys
clean it
know
up.
the drill. It's kind of like dental floss. You've been to the dentist.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. What's cool about the vinyl from Big Worm Graphics is you got old school, you got new school, you got all kinds of styles to play with, and it really transforms your car. Now, you're getting to see how you do it at home, but if you're not comfortable, there's a body shop around the corner that can knock it out for you. Now, we've got some more stuff from CJ Pony Parts. We've got a Roush splitter kit. Now, if we look at the front of this car, we've got a little splitter right here. Just kind of give you that little bit of race car theme. On a race car, you got a lot of high pressure air hitting the front of the car. It's trying to go under. It's putting a lot of pressure here, giving you some downforce. Well, we're going to take that theme a little bit harder, put a little bit more aggressive splitter on the front, and we've got some going down the side of the car too. So a few screws and clips. We're going to transform this, bottom side a little bit more aggressive, a little more pop on the side. So check it out. I'll show you how it's done. Flip this car and transform it.
All right, let me show you real fast how quick and easy these vinyl graphics go on from Big Worm. All right, I made a little adjacent stripe here just so I could line up the graphics as it comes down this fender. Okay, so you want to get it nice and wet, all right? Soak it really good. And I got what basically acts as a hinge here. Got it lined up where I want it. peel back just a little bit on this lip, and I can let this thing ride. So, here we go. Give it a little. Now once you get it set, right, what you want to do is come back and soak the actual graphics, the vinyl, with water as well. Just keeping that water running, keeping a nice little line. Squeegee all the water out from behind the sticker. Then I'll line up the rest of it along the door here, let it sit for a few minutes. Now I'll come back, show you what we got. You'll like it.